Hey, and good afternoon, Alfie. Welcome to the Cashflow Agent Show. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. Hi, V. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so excited to have you today, Alfie. So like I told you, just a moment before, the goal of this, the goal of this interview is actually for me to get to know you a little better. Trust me, right? I have a
Yes,
lot of people in my group, and I treat this relationship very special, right? So you're not just like a number on a dashboard. I really want to know the people in my group, especially you, all the producer, just like everybody, right? I want to know you,
yes,
your aspiration, what are you looking for, so that way me and Kai, we can spend the right amount of time, and we can help you better, right, to progress your career.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for inviting me.
today,
Yes.
I know that you have a really amazing story to share, and I just kind of want to get your story out, so that way, if there's like a mini Alfie out there who's looking for an inspiration, who's looking for real estate, maybe
Yes.
they can look up to you, and maybe you can help them, right? You have no idea, especially
Yes.
with
Yes.
your success lately. It's gonna inspire a lot of people.
Yes,
So
of course.
so Alfie, let's just start from the beginning. Who is Alfie, and what is your professional background before you even get into real estate?
Okay, so let me introduce myself a little bit. So, my origin, I'm from Hong Kong. So, I relocate to the state, US, would be since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So, would be like 3 years in Houston
Mm-hmm.
for my like first state would be the Houston. And I like Houston very much, and I know I do speak Cantonese, Mandarin, English as well.
Wow, multiple language.
So yes, and my background would be I worked in a banking industry before, and I start doing real estate investment, the investor of the real estate in Houston area. So that's why
Similar
it
to
got
me.
my attention and in real estate, and also when I start get into the real estate in Houston, and I see that I have to like gain more knowledge in real estate. So the shortcut would be the real estate agent. So I
Ah,
can know the secret in real estate in Houston, the market, financing option, everything. So that's why I become a real estate agent from the beginning.
wow, I love that. So with I'm so surprised. See, so now I learned something about you. You actually have a very similar background to me, right? Like most people, we get our license so that we can invest in ourselves first, right? Invest
Yes,
in real
yes,
estate, and especially I love your idea of, hey, I get my license so that I can learn more, I can know more, right? I learn about
yes, yes,
contract, I learn about financing, I learn about options. So it's really that license is first for me, right? I get it for me
yes.
myself, for my own knowledge, and then if I happen to help other people, which I know you do, and then it just happens
Yes,
automatically.
that's amazing. Yes. So my like first perspective would be like find a good investment property for myself, for my family, friends. And when I start doing it, I joined EXP. EXP would be my first brokerage, and I so glad. So let me introduce a little bit the background of how I joined EXP with Kai,
if,
CGP Realty
if
Group,
you
with
don't
Team
mind,
Legacy.
yeah, if you don't
Yes.
mind, because like all of a sudden you just pop up on the dashboard, and like, who is Alfie, and it's so cool that we get to
Yes.
connect. So please tell that story.
So in very beginning from 2020, I purchased my first property in Houston with my wife, and that would be our homestead. And we have a real estate agent helping us, but is I don't familiar with real estate at all. At that time, would be a first time home buyer. Everything is my first time. So I don't know the process. I don't know is that right. And the second purchase would be an investment property.
Ah,
That's I met Lisa Lee would be my sponsor in EXP.
oh, so you actually met
And
Lisa.
yes, I met Lisa first, and then Lisa become our buyer agent for our first investment property, real estate agent. Then I realized Lisa doing great in real estate, and then have lots of transaction, and then doing a great job. I got a like supreme package client experience. So
Ah,
that's why
I love
okay,
that.
I start thinking, oh, how Lisa can do that great. So I asked Lisa, hey, is that very hard to become a real estate agent? Can I be a real estate agent as well? And then Lisa encouraged me, hey, Alfie, you got a financing background, you know numbers, you know about real estate in the Houston area. So sure, why not you become a real estate agent? So that's I start study the material and then get my real estate license.
Wow. So I'm so glad that you bring on this this point that you actually get inspired by somebody, right? Because just like me,
Yes.
I don't just like go out there and get my license, to make money. I'm actually
Mm,
get
mm, mm,
inspired
mm.
by somebody, right? And then because of
Yes.
inspiration, feeling lead to thought lead to action, right? And then I go ahead
Yeah.
and took the action just like you. Yeah.
Yes, without the compare for first agent and the second agent would be with EXP. So I feel totally different experience
Ah.
when as a buyer perspective.
Okay.
So that's why okay. So I start thinking I have to start right in my real estate career
Uh huh.
because if I not start right,
Uh huh.
maybe I need to do a lot of correction in the future to like a bad habit to fix it would be like double triple effort to become a have a good foundation in the business industry. So that's why I pick a good real estate brokerage, good team. They help me a lot for a brand new agent. So that's why this is the best part. I love being a agent in EXP with the great team.
Man, I love that. And you mentioned a really good point, Alfie. We call it R&D in real estate, and most people,
Yes,
they thought about research and development, but it's not. It's simply rip off and duplicate, right? Because
yes,
you already see a model working. You already see somebody been there, done that, and they've been successful. All you need to do
yes.
is duplicate and
Follow their
replicate
step.
those next step.
Yes, that is my mindset would be, oh, when I saw someone successful, why don't like I follow their step? Okay, be a real estate agent and then start right, have a good foundation in knowledge, contract, presentation, everything, a whole package for the client experience. That would be my first perspective, being a good agent, because I know a lot of agents, they already in the industry for like 10 years, 20 years, but
Mhm.
sometimes they don't know something in the process, right? So that's why I strongly recommend start right in the business and the career. When you
Mhm.
start right, you couldn't go wrong. That
Yeah.
is my thinking.
Awesome. So you mentioned so much about the major difference between your original buyer agent and then when
Hmm,
Lisa.
hmm.
So could you go a little bit slower and then kind of dive down into like the action step by step. Hey, what does it mean to become a good buyer agent, right? What Lisa did differently so that way she can give you that premier service. Can you kind of list that to the audience who might be new to real estate? They never know what is
Yes.
good buyer experience is.
So in my perspective, a good agent would be always thinking about the client, like providing the best service for the client. So I will Lisa always think
Mhm.
about me, like our situation. Okay, what is our financing options? And then she will connect me and my wife to a lender, local lender. And then that would be extra service. You don't have to shop around by yourself on your own. That would
Mhm.
be like a very good experience in the very beginning for the home purchase process. And the second thing would be start helping us because we are new in Houston, and Lisa already have spent a long time in Houston. So the knowledge about the subdivision and different city
Mhm.
would be a good knowledge, would be a plus. And also, Lisa always help us to do the contract to help us to protect us using the right terms and
Mhm.
condition in the contract. That would
Mhm.
be protecting us for like the home purchase process. And uh, and I know Lisa always can help me for the give me the connection with the handyman
Mhm.
inspection company for
Mhm.
the home purchase process. That would be we don't have to know much in real estate, like a real estate professional, but we have the right knowledge to
Mhm.
protect ourselves. That would be the buyer most we need in a real estate transaction. So when I become a real estate agent, I just follow my mentor footstep, step by step. So we start from the foundation, and then I help my client provide their best interests. So that's why I become a good agent.
Wow, that's amazing. So I just gonna quickly sum up your point. For those who taking note, maybe they can go back and check your note again. So number one, Alfie, what you talk about is fiduciary duty, right? You have
Yes.
a client, you have to have your client interest. At first, first and foremost, it's all about the buyer. You have to protect the buyer interest. It got nothing to do with you. It got nothing to do with your commission. And you and Lisa successfully demonstrate that. So kudos to you. Right? You're gonna be
Yes.
surprised. Especially when things get tough, when time get tough, like right now, most real estate agent, they become, commission hungry, right? So they think about their commission
Mm,
first before they think about a client. So, that is a first no. So, again, congratulations for you to put out your client at first, and then your commission is going to come after, right? After you deliver the value
yes.
buyer.
You mentioned that it would be like very 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 true because most of the agent they focus on the commission, other focus on the service and also the client best interest. But as a real estate agent, protect our client best interest would be the first thing we have to do. Commission is a like reward in the future, a byproduct. Yes, that's right. Like the terms is byproduct. Commission is just a byproduct because we focus the home purchase process. Then we got commission. So if you're not providing a good service, you will never reach that byproduct as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then the second point that I want to slow down and discuss with you, you mentioned knowledge. Both Lisa, and yourself is very knowledgeable when it comes to the real estate market. Right? I seen you come to the training, every single training that I host. I see you there. I see your face there. I see you taking note. I see you go to the cloud. I see you, just constantly training to become a better real estate agent, right? And unfortunately, a lot of
Yes.
real estate agent out there, they focus a lot on what I call the front end, the marketing, right? And then
Mm,
when it
mm,
actually
mm,
comes
mm,
to
mm.
doing the work, they don't know anything, right? So if you don't have the knowledge,
Yes.
you won't be able to, number one, represent the buyer interest, and number one, and number two, protect the buyer interest, right? So the knowledge, the competency, right? The real estate
Mm,
expert
mm,
knowledge
mm.
in your niche in the investment is so important. And I see by just seeing you at every single training, it doesn't matter how busy you are. I see you in there on the front row taking notes. So kudos to you for doing that, right? So not only you
Yes,
talk a lot,
yes.
but I actually see you do that with my own eyes. So glad.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, because in my mindset would be without those knowledge, I couldn't provide all the option to my client because I have to know that, then I can provide as an option to my client. If I don't know that at all,
Mhm.
that will no option there for my client. So
Yep.
that's why I hate that. I hate that.
Yep, absolutely. And then the third thing you mentioned is the connection, right? Real estate is a team
Yes,
sport, right? And I believe that in order to be an A plus real estate agent, you surround yourself with A plus people, right? So Lisa, she have
yes,
a lot of amazing connection, and now you have a lot of amazing connection to help the buyer as well, right? Lender,
yes,
title company, handyman, a good real estate agent, they will have good people surrounding them, so that way they can best help your client.
yes,
No man is an island
yes.
itself.
That's right. That's
Really
right.
good.
Yes, that's what I like. Had the supreme package service from EXP, from Kai, Lisa. That's I got. So that's why I appreciate.
Man, that is amazing. Also going a little bit forward to to your experience with the group, right? With CGP Realty Group, with EXP, how would you describe your experience so far, with CGP Realty, with Team Legacy, with EXP
Yes.
Realty as a company? Would you be able to do the same thing, with the same result anywhere else?
Yes. So.
I can repeat the question.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
yeah, no worry. So I just want to move forward a little bit, to your experience, with the group so far, especially with CGP Realty Group, with the revenue, with Team Legacy, and then with EXP Realty. Would you say, how has the group, the leadership here helped you grow as a real estate agent? And would you be able to do the same thing, versus at anywhere else?
Okay, so this is a very good question. So before I joined EXP, I do my homework to shop around with different brokerage and then learn about different brokerage provide any support, training, everything. And then I do an interview with Kai, our team leader in CGP Realty Group. And after the interview, and then I know about more from Kai and CGP Realty Group and also EXP brokerage, my broker. So based on everything I know, would be I got three things I love the most. Would be the first thing would be with CGP Realty Group. I got my mentor to help me through my first like new agent process. I can do showing. I know how to use the tour, the market analysis tour, everything. So that would be the team support. Without them, I couldn't had my first year, and then I mean I couldn't have 11 transactions in my first year in real estate. And also the second thing would be EXP. They come with the rep shared program and
Hmm.
also the stock. So when I do a transaction, I can contribute 5% in for the our company share, and then the company will match 5% as well. That
Yep.
would be I feel the most amazing thing in real estate. I just doing my job, do my producer, do the produce job, and then I get more transaction I got, and then I will have a share reward. That what I love in with EXP. And also they have a lot of online training. So I never on my own by myself. I always can find my sponsor, team leader, mentor to help me out any situation. If they don't know the solution, they will help me to find out the solution for me. That is the most important thing for a new agent.
Wow, that is
So that
amazing.
is my like why I love EXP so much. That would be the reason.
Wow, you just nailed right there. So I just want to kind of iterate again. Number one, you say mentorship, right?
Yes,
Just because the culture that we have here is so amazing. You can find help that almost everywhere, right? Not just inside the group, but outside the group as well. And you kind of notice that
yes,
whenever you go to event or whenever you go to any of our training that you see, right? People they just willing to open their book to help whenever you want to learn about production, about listing, about investment. There's
mm,
always going to be
yes,
that expert, sit in that room that's going to be able to coach you to everything. So, I'm so glad that you're going to be that I actually see you take advantage of that, take advantage of the mentorship, the training that we have. And I see you just, progress, so fast in your career. Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yep. And then number two, you mentioned, wealth building, right? Just like Rich Dad Poor Dad say, the rich don't work for money, right? The rich work for equity and the rich work for cash flow. We have both of that.
yes,
We have both of that here. We have equity, which is the stock, that the company
yes,
provide us. And number two is the revenue share piece. If you just spend the time instead of working for yourself, you just spend the time to help other people, other person to become successful or even more successful than you are, and then your reward is going to come like we discussed earlier as a byproduct of
that would be the most important culture in with EXP because we don't like play alone. We have a team to support us, and then we will always exchange idea and then knowledge and then the market information. Like incentive, everything we will share because we are not work alone. We are as a team. That
Mhm.
would be the main things I like. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you need to get out of the room.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Don't worry, we're gonna have this one cut.
Okay.
Busy agent.
Hold on. Sorry.
No worry, take your time. There you go.
Okay.
You get?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna have that part cut out, so
Okay.
there's somewhere to do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Well, so let's continue. I'm so glad that you mentioned about the mentorship. What that I see that you're able to take advantage of. The wealth building. Which is the stock and the equity that we have, and of course, the trending. As I mentioned, I see you. Keep coming and show up at front row. All right. So let's go
Yes.
ahead and talk about result, right? Because we are nothing. We are just talk. Talk is cheap without a result. So Alfie,
Mm-mm.
congratulations! I saw your number. You're like the rookie of the year. You have your license, I believe, in less than 1 year and a half. You've been with a team, with a group in not just like a year or so. And how many do you have you close so far?
Oh yes, so I so like glad I with EXP and CGP Realty Group, and then my mentor helped me set a target, set a goal, and then we keep moving forward. And for the second year, since 2023 May, in 2 months, I got kept
Okay,
over 2 million
$2.6.
dollar volume. Yes, yes.
Yeah, 2.6 million. Congratulations. That would translate to about, in Houston, my guess is about 13 or 14 deal a year.
Yes, yes. So
Wow,
I'm
congratulations.
so glad I got that achievement with EXP and also with you and Kai help me out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, and you know that less than you look at the statistic, that is actually less than 10% of all the realtor in Houston, they're able to achieve that. So congratulations.
Oh, I would like to mention one more thing. Become a new real estate agent. I don't know, maybe some of our audience already a real estate
Mhm.
licensed agent or a new agent becoming an agent or studying. So I would like to emphasize would be in a good team with a like good people surround you and then follow the top producer will be
Mhm.
the shortcut in your business
Yeah.
because sometimes I don't know how I can get those transactions, but I know that without my mentor and my team leader, I couldn't do it by my own on myself.
I
That
see.
would be like very important thing. I
Yeah.
always thinking, okay, if I do it by myself on my own, is that okay, or is that without those training, idea, everything? Can I still doing the same or more or less?
Uh-huh.
But I figured no, that is not definitely no.
I
I
see.
couldn't do it by myself for without those support, everything in my business, in my career. So I
Absolutely.
have to
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, I was about to ask, if you can spill one or two of your secret sauce about, what make you a rookie of the year, but you kind of spill it right there and then, for the audience. So seem like, the support and the culture, the environment that you are with, you take full advantage of it, right? You are surrounded yourself with all the icon agent, with all the knowledge, and then you constantly go to training, you constantly raise your hand. I see you constantly raise your hand and asking questions,
Yeah.
and you
Yes.
constantly show people that you work hard, right? So you get, people they notice, right?
Mm, mm,
I
mm,
see
mm,
you,
mm.
I notice you. A lot of people they notice you, and the moment you get more notice, I say that in the group, I say the squeaky will get the oil, right? So I look for people who move stuff around, so that way, me and Kyle we can pour more resources into you guys. And I see that
Yes. Thank
you
you.
you just moving, back and forth, showing up, and constantly grinding every single day. So, kudos to your work ethic. I don't know if I've seen anybody work as hard as you in the group.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man. So just so let's say that, if but other than the mentoring and the support, if you could like rewind yourself, let's say, deal number one, right? Do you remember like your deal number one? How do you find your lead? Lead is like the most, question that people ask for, especially the people who watch this
Yes.
video. So let's touch a little bit on lead generation, right? What is your one or two bucket that you lead generate right now, and how can you how can you show the audience that they can do the same thing that you do?
Okay, so based on my background, because I'm new to Houston, so I am doing great in relocation,
Ah,
helping those client relocation to Houston because I already like go through the whole process before.
see.
Okay, so I will like fill in their like footstep and then see okay, as a like new to town person, what will I consider? I will consider about the subdivision, the location, and because Houston is so diverse, it's so big, so many different subdivision in Houston. Maybe the rest to north would be take you 45 minutes, 1 hour, more than 1 hour sometimes. So you have to let um, help your client to do the research and then provide the knowledge, let them know about Houston more. So my first bucket would be warm call and also Facebook. So
Mm,
it's weird, right? I'm new to Houston, but I can have a Facebook group. Would be all Hong Kong people. They relocation to Houston, or they would like to know more about Houston. So I provide my value and I let them know, hey, this subdivision is look like Cyprus. They have different environment, different lifestyle. So I can introduce more about Houston to let them know. This is the advantage of a as a new to town person.
so if I'm brand new into the real estate industry and I want to focus on relocation, what should I do?
You can do a lot of things, like you can join EXP, the relocation
Oh yeah,
certificate.
there you go.
Yeah, that would be it is a shortcut because you don't like be a new relocate person from another city to Houston, then you start from there. You can just study and then work hard in the certificate, and then you get your relocation certificate. Here we go. You will know about what a newcomer they want to know. They want to seek for your advice, their question, everything
Yep,
in one
yep.
certificate course training. So that would be amazing part in with EXP.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so I just go ahead and drop the link down there. It's called revenues.com. Just so for those I would in EXP, or for those I would out, that is not with EXP and would like to join and partner up with Alfie and for focus on relocation, definitely check out revenues.com. This is a certificate offered by our company. And by taking the certificate, you automatically become a certified relocation. The company actually shares lead. They round robin into your city, and if you have a background, just like Alfie, if you love to help people who just come to Houston, know nothing about Houston, and you would like them to get situated, definitely check out the relocation program within our company, and definitely connect with Alfie, right? He's gonna be the man
Yes.
for that. Awesome. So Alfie, I just gonna wrap up here. So would you, I know that you love to plan, you love to kind of project yourself, help me out, what would you see yourself 5 years from now on, right? What can I do to help you?
Okay. So 5 years from now, I will become a real estate mentor, and also I will build my own team
Mm-hmm,
so I can help more agents to reach their goal in real estate.
mm-hmm.
So in my goal would be keep my production would be 10 million per year, would
Woo!
be maintains the same amount. So I have more time to help more my team member as well.
Mhm. Yeah, I gotta slow down a little bit here. There's so much nugget in your answer. So number
Oh,
one,
okay.
right, you set your goal to be like a certain number, right? And this is high, this is
Mm,
a very high number, 10 million. And I would correct me what I'm wrong. The one of the
okay.
reasons that you set your goal high is because you actually see people around you already achieving it, right? And
Yes, yes.
we are
So like you, Kai, my team member, they all above average. They're already a top producer in EXP world, where we are calling the icon agent.
Yep.
So next year, I would like to achieve icon agent as my goal as well.
Hmm.
So that's why I can help more people to let them know I can do it, you can do it.
There you
So
go.
I'm new to town. I'm like only 3 years in Houston. So I don't know much. I don't know much from beginning. But when I joined the team, I got a good start, have a good foundation, and then I know the market. I already like doing better than some agent in Houston area. Maybe they're doing part-time job, sometime job, like not focusing in real estate. But
Yep.
I can tell more you. I'm happy with working with you and with Kai, with our team member, because we are doing full time like daily job. So I will always tell my client and also tell another agent, if you don't know that, it's fine. Maybe this is not your daily job, but
Hmm.
this is our daily routine. We purchase or at least the property would be like every day. We do it for living every day. So if you don't know that, ask me. We will help you find a solution, provide you the option. This is what our value to provide our client and other agent as well.
Yep, I love that. You not only provide the value to the buyer and the seller, but you also providing value to the agent, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
just to finish up the point, a lot of the a lot of agents that I see out there, Alfie, they kind of in like a silo mode, right? They work by themselves. They don't have like the group to support with, right?
yes,
May sometime I just ran into the agent like the other week. She closed like 2 deals a month, right? Which is good, right? But
yes,
she thought that she's on the top of the world, right? She's the best agent ever. But if you look at our group, people they normally close 2 deals around here, right? And then all of a
yep,
sudden,
yes,
you surrounded yourself with people who do 10, 15, 20 million, and you surround with people who run so much faster than you. You may
yes,
you may not be the first one who gonna cross the destination, but your timing will improve, right? Because you hang out with all the producer, they will pull you up, they will make you push harder than this. Yep, they will make you push yourself harder, and they always willing to help you run faster.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So the other nugget would in real estate would be the environment.
Hmm.
The environment would be like the most important thing. Without a good environment, uh, good team member, good team leader, mentor surround you, good agents surround you, you will start like off track, off track.
Yep.
So if you want to like go far together, you have to surround a good people, good
Yep.
agent, professional. That would be like my philosophy in this career and business.
And you're doing so well, my friend. One thing that you mentioned that you want to form your own team later, and this is a
Yes,
really good point that I want to point out. Because up until we have the model that we have at EXP, most team leader, their greatest fear is for you to actually learn everything that you can from me and Kai, and actually come out and open your own team and start competing with us, right? That's the old model. That's
yes,
the team leader like worst fear. Like, why do I need to train my own competition? Right? Alfie is gonna learn so much. And then he gonna go out and he gonna open his own team and he gonna start competing with me. That is absolutely not the case here, right? The
mm,
more
mm, mm.
the more I can support you, the more I can support you, the more Lisa can help you. If you end up opening your own team, we're gonna even pour in, even more resource to helping, spin up your team and make sure you become even more successful. Because if I can do just that, if I can do just that, the revenue share is just gonna come back to us because we're still in the same group. It's just as a byproduct of us delivering value to you, and then later on you can keep delivering that value to the other agent. And I'm so
Yes,
glad.
this is a very good system. So we can have a reason and also have a mindset to keep helping people, keep helping agent. That would be like not a competitor, would be like we're as a same team, same family, and then we will support each other, and then we find a solution for our own client.
Mhm,
So would be like for myself, maybe I have a limitation on for my client, providing the solution for my client. But
mhm.
with my whole team, Hui, Kai, everyone more knowledgeable than me, they will provide the good answer and solution and option for my own client. So that would be my client can have more option and
Yep.
create solution to solve those problem.
Man, I'm so glad that you kind of, get this point in the early beginning, because not a lot of new agents, they get that. They really focus on, like just closing the next deal. And they kind of forget this part about growing, about relationship building. And you get that right
Yes, and
from the
real
beginning.
estate business is a long run business for by referral. So you have to start right, do right, and you will get your referral in the future. But if you not start right, will you don't have future.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Uh,
You are so young, Alfie, and you already have the mindset of a mentor. You already have the mindset of helping other agents, and kudos to you for that. Right. This is what
Yes, that would be like because I follow right. I follow the right people, right person, right mentor, so I can have the right mindset as well. That not from me, not from myself. I just learned my mentor footstep and then I follow them.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So we are getting close to the 40-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the interview with the last two questions. The first one is
Okay.
gonna be super easy. Alfie, what do you do for fun?
Okay. So I'm a scuba diver, and
No way.
I love to diving with my wife, and then I enjoy seaside, ocean. I love it. I love it.
Wow, I did not know that part about you until now. I didn't know you scuba diving.
Yes, yes.
No
My
wonder why you.
wife is a instructor in scuba diving,
No
and
way.
I am the rescue diver in scuba diving as well.
No
So I
way.
love it.
No wonder why you guys look so fit. Like that.
No, no, no.
That's
Yes,
really
but
good.
Houston is so much fun for everything. We have some festival, we have some a lot of things in Houston area we can find.
Awesome. Well, the second question is gonna be harder. You can think about it a little bit before you answer, right?
Okay.
And I don't know. You have kid yet? Do you have kid?
Yes, I have a 2 years old daughter.
Okay, yeah. So Alfie, I gonna know you're gonna make a ton of money. But if you cannot pass any money to your kid and you can only pass them one advice, what would that advice be?
Okay. So the only shortcut in your life would be go through it.
Mm,
So this is the only shortcut you got in your life. You can have a lot of shortcut in everything, but not your life. Your life shortcut would be go through it.
amazing. Yep. No shortcut. Do the leader. I read a lot of book about leadership, and then there's one quote that just keeps sticking on my mind. Right. Leadership is about doing the right thing even when nobody is looking.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Yep. So no
So
shortcut.
we
Go
no
through it.
shortcut because the shortcut will lead you to the worst scenario in the future.
Yep.
So
Yep.
in real estate, we don't have any shortcut. We
Yep.
have all the protocol, terms and conditional, everything. We
Yep.
have to follow it. If you get the shortcut, you will lose your license.
Yep, absolutely. I'm so glad that you're gonna be able to make the connection.
So
And with that
with
advice,
the right mindset would be the most important for everything, not just business, real estate, career
yeah,
in your life. Yes,
yep. And yeah, the millionaire is it's not about the money, but it's about the mindset. You can lose the
yes,
money, but if you don't lose your mind, you make that money back in no time.
yes. That's
Yeah.
right.
Alfie, it is an honor for me to get to know you more. But
It
this
is my
is
pleasure.
this is the end of the interview. I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording right now.